This car is commonly regarded to as one of the more difficult cars to drive in the sim, as it demands the driver to be smooth and deliberate with his or her inputs. If you can do what it demands of you, this car can be extremely rewarding to drive, and if you're good enough, you can be downright rapid with it on the grid. And while I won't be talking about suspension settings in this video, I will discuss the tendencies that I found during my time with the car. One of the handling characteristics of the car that makes it so difficult to drive is its tendency to rotate under throttle whilst turning in. This eager rotation of the 991 is a blessing and a curse, as you need to learn the limits of the car quickly in order to drive it effectively. There's a small window to catch control of the car when it starts to get ugly, and if you aren't paying attention, it can lead to disaster. However, once you start learning the car, you'll be able to anticipate its behavior and drive consistently while others struggle. Personally, it's been one of the more consistent cars in the sim that I've been able to pilot around the courses. And while I don't have the pace just yet, it's allowed me to simply focus on braking points, apexes, and exits. I know the pace will come in time. Full disclosure, if you're just getting into ACC, I wouldn't recommend jumping into the Porsche as your first car. As mentioned before, the car requires a different skill set than you would use with a front-engine rear-drive car. I can attribute my success to the considerable seat time I've spent in the Honda NSX, a great car by its own right that has potential to be even better than one I've driven in real life on the track. The NSX is also not easy to drive, so that difficulty has helped me learn to overcome adversity in the 991. The better car, I believe, to get going would be the Ferrari 458. It's more balanced, and it tends to understeer more than oversteer, and it can give you some more confidence that you need when you're driving a car that's a bit more unruly like the 991 or the NSX. For the most part, with the exception of trail braking, you want to do most of your braking while traveling in a straight line. This will help reduce the chance of upsetting the balance of the car while turning in, which will result in oversteer. I found that the 991 responds well to throttle modulation in a corner over braking. Learn to control your right foot and you'll be one step closer to controlling this beast. The 991 does lap top-end performance, but that's not where the car shines. If you manage your expectations and accept that you'll most likely be first in and first out of a corner cleanly, you'll be able to pick your battles more efficiently. This isn't the car for high-speed circuits like Monza, but it's still effective. The GT3 R utilizes an advanced suspension that keeps the car planted while you're battling. This is where special attention is required. The presets that come with the 991 are very hit and miss depending on the circuit you're racing on. I highly recommend using a custom preset that you've made or from another source such as Coach Day Academy or a trusted peer in the community. The ACC Academy is one of the most positive and helpful communities out there, and many are willing to help those in need. If you have an understanding of these parameters associated with creating your own setup, it's worthwhile playing around with them to make the 991 truly yours. The car is great. The presets do provide a foundation for a good setup. I honestly don't feel that this car could be driven competitively on the stock setup by mere mortals like us. That's better suited to aliens. If you can prove me wrong, please let me know in the comment section what you ran and what your favorite circuit is. Look for a deep dive later into the technical side of suspension tuning in a future video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you around. Well, that's it for now, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. It does mean a lot for me. It does encourage me to make more videos in the future, and also consider hitting that subscribe button. Hope to see you in the future, guys. I do stream on Twitch. You can see the link right here. Take care, be safe, and have a